then yeah, I'd be like, you know what? There's stupid people out there in the world that I'm gonna do what you're saying. Is this thing on?
Testing 1, 2. Bueno, sí, claro, sí. Is it working?
I think it is. I see the red light right here.
All right, let's go.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Spilling the Frijoles. My name is Jairo,
And I'm Bryan.
and we are
The
Mexican
Mexican
Ways.
Why?
Way. There it is.
I wouldn't have got it.
Hey, this time we have Fabian on this podcast episode because it's going to be a very interesting topic. And it's because, you know, we want to see if we have patience for people, dog.
Damn. I lost
Yeah.
patience right now.
Yeah, you see, Bryan loses a lot of patience right away. But we'll get into that right now. This is day, what, 7?
Of what? Quarantine?
Quarantine?
I don't know.
I forget what day we're in now. I don't even keep track. Honestly, can I tell you guys? I feel like time's traveling pretty fast. Do you agree or no? Or you think it's going slow?
I don't know. Yesterday was slow as hell for me.
I don't know. I just felt like I felt like last week when the whole Corona thing started going on, and like we're already in, like, you can technically say like 2 good weeks of it almost. And it's just like because we've been working from home a little bit more, so I just feel like time is like passing by fast. And I don't know, maybe just because I'm playing video games and I lose track of time or whatnot. But
My internet was down yesterday.
I know Bryan
For
had
like
the worst life of his time.
12 hours.
So were you sad?
I was bored. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't do anything. Because honestly, I was noticing I can't even turn off my lights.
Why don't you just play the video games like single player?
Like I had to get up to turn off my lights.
He's
You know how bad that is? Like I was like in bed, I was ready, dog. And I was like, oh, let me turn off my lights. And I went like this. And I was like, oh, I don't got Wi-Fi. Can you get up, babe?
So
And she's like, no, you get up. And I had to get up. I had to get up.
so
It's funny, right? The world we live in. It's
what about
crazy.
playing video games single player?
I mean, you know what? I took advantage of letting Bashan play. So he was playing for like an hour.
Yeah,
He was playing Rocket League.
that's funny.
Against
Training
bots.
mode or what?
No, against bots. I set him up on 3-on-3, and he wasn't doing anything.
Was he better than Jairo already or what?
Nah, he doesn't. It's too much for him.
It is too many moves to do.
He was just jumping a lot, and then he finally figured out that to go is R2.
Oh,
So
he
he
was holding that
yeah,
mainly
then he
the
was
whole
just
time.
holding. He was just going everywhere.
How about you?
But
Fran?
dude, think about it. Netflix. I don't have cable. I don't have any. So I couldn't watch TV even. So I got on my Switch for a little bit. I played on that, and then honestly, just me and my girl were talking, cause I don't no TV, no Disney. I have Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu. I have all of them.
Turn on your hotspot for Netflix.
It doesn't work well.
You've tried it?
Yeah, cause where I'm at, I don't have good service either. And I have a boost. What is it called? Like a cell booster, but it uses your internet.
So
So
Would-
even the cell booster's down.
would you
Oh, wow.
say
Yeah.
you'll what?
I said, oh wow.
Oh, I thought you
Wow.
said something. Would you say that you'll have a boring time if you didn't have
No, what I
internet at all?
can say is, had I not had Bastion there, or he was asleep, we would have done it dope. And I understand why, like now, back in the day, a lot of people had kids, because
'Cause
it's
there's
like
nothing else to do?
there's nothing to do, so you're just like, fuck it, let's just have sex.
How about cleaning the house?
The house it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, there's like little stuff we can tidy up, but I mean, we can get that done fast. Like we don't have like crazy stuff.
So can you believe like how spoiled we are to have the internet?
Yeah, the internet is kind of crazy. How much we use it.
Yeah, it's in our everyday lives, like
Yeah, it's
So-
kind of crazy.
So imagine being quarantined
Without internet,
without internet.
it would be bad.
Cause do you watch TV, Fine?
nah.
You don't either, right?
No, I watch shows and stuff,
Yeah. So imagine that, bro.
and the phone too. I noticed like I caught ourselves being on our phone a lot, and that's why I told my girl, I was like, "Look, let's just put it down. Let's just talk. Let's take advantage and talk." Since usually you're doing your stuff and I'm playing games or whatever on our free time,
Yeah,
but since we didn't have that, I was like, "Let's just fucking take advantage and talk. Let's see what's going on. How's everything?"
that's funny.
He actually went to talking. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's the last resort, you know.
Right? It's like, fuck it. There's
It
nothing
sounds
else to
like
do.
fun. Nothing else to do. Let's talk.
Yeah, because usually we'll do that like when we go out, and we go out a lot, and it's
Yeah.
like you can't go out either, and it's like, all right, cool. I was like, hey, cool, everyone's home, so we can play video games, right? Like the whole squad's on, And then so that's the cool thing that I do like about the quarantine right now. The whole squad is always on.
Yeah, everyone's on. Everyone's
And
playing.
then but my internet was down, so I was like, fuck.
It's pretty crazy, man. But no, I've just noticed time's traveling pretty damn fast, and maybe just because like we're working from home and then I just feel like playing video games. I just feel like time's
It's
going
crazy though how
fast.
like times are kind of down too. Like we don't like really there isn't like we were doing our videos, right? We're staying active,
Yeah,
but like work, like there isn't that much work right now,
yeah.
which is weird because you think like people want to promote.
Well,
and stuff.
Fabian, you're busy, no?
Yeah, I've been busy, dog.
Like, how's like
It's
we
been
got-
like,
People are still ordering shit.
yeah, I work at UPS, guys, if you don't know. But yeah, it's been crazier than ever. Like everyone's just ordering. Like no one wants to go out.
yeah.
So we're
Damn.
like, yeah, we're pretty much doing the dirty work, you can say.
It's pretty crazy, fool. I don't know if you guys noticed. Like, I jumped on the freeway. It's so empty.
That's been going on for a little while.
I mean, but
Well,
like,
what time
I
did you?
I haven't left. I haven't like really been driving.
Oh, you know what I noticed it
What?
when my girl got her surgery.
That's when you noticed it.
Yeah, it was empty as shit.
Yeah.
So that was a while ago.
They just called me from the hospital saying that they want to do my physical through phone. They don't want me to go and do my physical.
How are they gonna check your balls?
I don't know.
Do you go like, hey, what did they look dope?
Yeah, seriously.
Hey,
do
the doctor be
FaceTime?
like, touch him right. You feel anything? Like,
Yeah, I'd be
how's
like,
that? You can't do a physical over the phone, dog.
Cough 3
"You-
times.
that's literally what they told me, that they're gonna call me.
Fool, don't even do it. Just be like, I'll wait till all this is done. Then we'll have
Yeah,
a-
pretty much. I'll be like, yeah, but I don't want to be like,
I get it if you're like, yo, I have this cough. I want to talk about it over the phone. But a physical, like, 'cause that's I've done over the
they're
phone.
pretty much saying they
meetings.
want to postpone my physical. That's what
Yeah,
they're saying.
yeah, I get it. But like to actually do a physical, that's funny.
Yeah. You know how long I've been waiting for a physical? Almost like a year and a half. And
Why?
like, now it got postponed. Well, because, obviously I had to re-get insurance again because I left my company.
Mm.
But so I waited about a year and a half because, I thought I was like, yeah, I think I'm pretty healthy. But I like to always check myself no matter what every year. That's what I used to do when I used to work for my company.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally was going to get it. I even had it like in May, and I pushed it all the way early to March, and look what happened.
Damn.
Crazy.
So technically, maybe I should just get my May date back.
Yeah, which was when?
May like 27th.
Who knows? Maybe we'll still be in this.
May will still be quarantined. It's crazy time, man. It's crazy times. I'm just telling you right now. I feel like video game world's gonna be like the dope thing to do right now. I feel like everyone's gonna be playing video games.
Invest in that, dog.
Seriously, huh?
But haven't been doing good. It's been steady. It's down too, though.
You looked it up already?
Yeah, I already looked it up.
What, Twitch or what did you do?
There's like Activision. There's Blizzard. Well, that's Blizzard. Then there's Sony. There's Microsoft. Obviously, they're part of that.
Yeah,
Those are some of the big ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right now, me and Brian were into
Buying stocks.
So if you guys have any advice for us or any tips,
Anybody that's in it
let us
that
know.
knows what's up.
Send us a DM on our Instagram.
We're down to learn more.
Down to learn, listen. Hey,
It's a good time right now.
good time to
can do
learn new
it,
things.
Invest, guys. Yeah. Well, obviously, yeah, learning. But right now, all the heavy hitters know that buy low, sell high.
What are you guys watching? Like as far as like I don't know. I like sports, so like there's nothing fun on TV, if that makes any sense. What I'm saying. I know there's movies and all that. That's like a given. But like if you wanted to watch like something like sporting event, like I think there's nothing. That's how crazy it is right now.
There's nothing. I mean, I don't really watch TV, so
Unless you're gonna watch bowling or golf.
I watch a
I
lot
don't
of
even
just
think
shows.
that's happening, right?
Yeah, I don't even know, dog. I don't even watch
No,
sports,
nothing's
so-
happening. There's no sports right
No
now.
soccer, all the international friendly games.
I
are
miss
on
going to the
hold.
LAFC games. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me
They're
too.
fun, man.
Super fun. I just miss going to a bar.
Yeah?
And have a drink.
You used to do that?
Yeah, randomly once in a while.
Once in a while.
Well, us when we would go to the bars too.
Oh yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
like
that's
when we
true.
go, like let's say if we go have a meeting in LA, we'll be
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
let's just stop at a local bar, check it out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like it's gone. Like it's funny. I literally
Maybe
just
this
text.
is a good thing. This is so we stop going to bars.
Yeah, yeah,
Honestly, this is the time you're gonna be saving up money, dog.
probably yeah. I think it's
Yeah,
a good
'cause you're not-
time.
you can't go to bars.
Not
it's
really.
like
I've been spending more money.
on
the
stocks.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
I guess like
that's
that's
true.
good.
It's a
spending,
good
though.
spend. Yeah,
it's good.
exactly.
But you know what's crazy? Because like I got a text from an old friend, and I was just talking to him, and then like I haven't talked to him in a while, and then like we were just catching up, and then we're like, ah, fool, like it'll be dope, like let's hang out, like if there was a bar or something, you know.
Oh, I know. There's clients that have been wanting to meet with us too, and it's
Yeah,
like, yo,
it's
we gotta
just-
wait till all this goes
Let's
over.
just wait, you know. So it's just kind of crazy. Like it's like it's like us as cousins. Like I haven't even seen my family members. It's only been you guys.
Yeah, no, that was hard. I I haven't seen my parents, and I told them, like, they want to see Bastion, but I'm more like, he's sick,
Yeah, so like
and I
you
got
don't wanna beat
sick,
him
so I'm
close.
like, nah. And then my dad's like, it's fine, and I'm like, fuck, I
Yeah.
don't know, I don't want to be that person, yo.
How about you? Let's just do this real quick before we get into the episode because I'm curious. How's your dad reacting to all this? And your mom, Fabian?
My mom, oh yeah, I'm like scared.
Yeah, she
She's
is.
tripping a little
Yeah,
bit?
well, she's not like really tripping, but she always gets worried. Like,
Yeah.
that's like her thing. My dad, it's like the opposite. Is like
No,
he doesn't even
no
believe in disinfectant spray, dog. He doesn't. I remember one time, like before this virus, like I would just like use disinfectant. He was like, "What's that for?" Like, oh, it's to kill like viruses and stuff like that. And he was like, "That's not gonna do anything."
So now what? Is he
He has
all
old school
is he
mind.
all about it right now, or he's still like whatever about it?
He's I guess he knows like it was more serious because he hasn't been working.
Yeah,
So he's like, "Oh shit, like this just kind of like
it's getting for real,
it's
huh?
getting real and shit."
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Because when I leave like the house now, but I'm going to the office, like my mom and dad are like, "Oh, make sure you guys like spray all in there before you even go in there and stuff, like, and wash your hands and like don't touch each other that much, guys, and you guys are
That's funny.
like louders are like all worried and stuff. Whoa, I don't want you to take a mask before you leave. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. So it's
That's
just crazy
funny.
now how they're seeing it.
That's
Huh?
what my parents kind of. My mom cares a little bit, but my dad kind of doesn't.
It's just like whatever about it.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to go to the casinos.
Again?
Yeah, he's down. He's down. He doesn't care. He says like he thinks his people are exaggerating. He's
Yeah.
trying to get off work though.
You know what I'm just saying? I guess I know that it's just a flu, and it's a crazy flu, and that's just the way it's spreading. I guess it's just pretty crazy. But I'm just scared, like if it comes down to like literally when I think we had this episode last one where we talked about like just being prepared for it. Like, when you scare someone like a lot, fool, like they start looking for solutions, and the solutions can lead to us getting robbed. All those people that stocked up in paper and shit. It can lead to crazy shit, bro.
Okay.
Could lead to Walking Dead shit, basically. If you guys,
I think that's a stretch. I don't think it'll happen.
Yeah.
I think that's a
we
big
hope
stretch.
it doesn't
The
happen.
thing that worries me the most, and it's like it makes me think, but even then, I don't think it would affect me, or us for that matter.
Yeah,
It's the whole thing where, like, I care about, I don't want to infect people. Obviously, I'm taking the precautions, but I don't even think it's about the coronavirus, fool. Like, I think something else is happening, bro.
yeah,
Like, I think something else is happening that we don't know because what's great, because it is a flu. People are dying, but people die of the flu all the time. Those are all facts. My thing is why is the government shutting down for a flu? Like, that's just crazy, fool. If you really think about it like
Supposedly,
that, it's like
what they're
some other
saying-
shit is happening, bro.
Yeah, but supposedly the saying so like you won't spread it and it gets even like worse. That's the reason why they're doing that.
I
But
get
I
it.
get your theory. I
Yeah,
do think that too. But
That's too
that's
crazy.
what
Like,
they're saying.
something's happening, fool. Something's happening behind the, like they say, behind the curtains that I think they just don't want us to know.
Well, yeah. Well, think about it. If that could be true too, because look how everyone's reacting right now.
Mhm.
Imagine if it's something crazier and they say
Exactly.
it, everyone will go crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Imagine if they're like, we found this alien ship like off over here the coast that dropped the thing. Whoa. What do you think would happen?
I don't know.
Like, that's what people would now. Then I would say your shit is probably truthful.
Yeah,
Your shit will probably go down. But like, dude, I really honestly think something is happening behind the curtains.
the crazy thing is like having the soup. Okay, so everything's closing, right? Like bars, clubs, everything.
That's
right?
fucking okay. So none of this shit. I think if I remember, if I read it correctly, I don't remember, but it has never happened. Like, the government hasn't shut down. Like, what they like telling businesses to close.
Yeah.
Like, this has not happened in our history.
Well, I
Do
wouldn't
you
know.
think they're
back in
trying
the
to?
days.
Do you think they're just trying to change it?
I don't know. Maybe
Because
they're
maybe
ta-
they learned from the past because they, obviously it's happened in the past. Maybe
Mhm.
like they're doing this so it won't spread as much. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like maybe
I-
they learned
I
something.
know. Well,
I just think something's
know.
happening, fool.
yeah, something could be
Something
happening.
is happening. I don't think it's even about the coronaviruses. Maybe they're like, hey, maybe something's happening. We're like, yo, we need to fucking, we're in debt like crazy. Let's fucking say this is happening and do the whole market thing that's happening, like get the money when it goes back up, buy low, like the food's at 1%. But like a lot of little like medium businesses are closing, bro. And it's like, it's crazy. Like, imagine that sucks. Like, oh, that's why, yeah, guys, support your small businesses. Like, cause it's crazy.
So what happens?
It's fucking crazy.
What happens to like people like in school? Like
They're not getting paid.
But-
Teachers.
but I guess it's just they're gonna get paid, right? Because
Some of them, yeah, some
Donald
of them, but
Trump
there's I mean there's other jobs out there that people are like,
And-
hey, I can't go, but they're not getting paid.
I guess
I think those are with the hourly jobs though. The
Mhm.
salary, I think they still get paid. Whoever gets paid salary,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
paid.
No, and if you work for like California, like if you're a teacher, of course,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
part of the government, so you're gonna get paid. But like, there's people that don't have that luxury.
Yeah.
my thing is like, you know how obviously it's still school session, right? Like you
Mhm.
know, elementary and all that, right? Like what happens now? Does that get put to a pause? Like let's just say they close the school for the rest of the year, right?
Right.
Does
Online
that get
classes.
put to a pause? You grow older, and now like technically now, if you think about it, everyone's gonna be a year older in the year they're not supposed to be.
No, it's not pause.
Does that make
They're
sense?
doing online classes, dog.
No,
even, like-
elementary schools they can't do online
They're
classes.
giving them packets.
Really?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
giving
like
them
all
packets.
homeschooling.
Yeah, they're giving them.
No, who's
packets.
homeschooling them? The parents?
Yeah, fool. The
And
parents.
what if
are
the parents don't know what the hell to do with the math? What if it's like high school math and like the dad, yo no sé esa chingadera.
Well, the
algebra?
kids should know.
How are you gonna know new stuff if they're teaching
Oh,
you
new
stuff?
material,
Yeah,
you're
new
saying.
I know they're
material.
giving them packets though. They're giving them packets so they could do stuff. I don't know when they have to return it back, but yeah.
So you're saying there's such a possibility that you'll still graduate. So if you're in 10th grade and you got right now school is done for the rest of the year, because that's what they're saying. Okay, you're saying that next year they'll be in 11th grade.
Yeah, I think they will.
Regardless.
I think so. Yeah, because they're doing.
That's
about it,
fuck.
online
That's
classes.
I'm sorry to say it, fool, but that's fucked up, fool. Because I struggled trying passing algebra, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
no, I get.
I'm pretty sure high school kids are doing online classes though too.
I'm pretty.
Yeah, I can
don't
see
know.
high school. The hard one is gonna be like
Elementary,
fifth elementary and middle school too.
Yeah.
Like middle school, I can see online
You
classes.
got to learn certain stuff like during these things that obviously I learned. But you know,
Yeah,
at
new
the,
material.
at the end of the
No, I
day,
get it, and you're right.
some of those subjects.
I'm
you don't
gonna
really
look
need.
that up, but that's crazy.
Yeah, I was just saying, like I'm tripping out. Like
I
on
think
all
it
this
gets
stuff.
pushed. Maybe they're gonna make them do it, fool. Like,
Like-
in summer school or something.
Like, look, I'm thinking outside the box. This is why I'm overthinking stuff, but I like thinking this way because it makes me think like things are going to change. Like if you think about it, let's say this thing stays the whole year. There's finally going to be a year in history. Maybe it's happened before, but it's going to be a year in history where like NBA players won't have a championship ring in the year of 2020 if it goes throughout the whole way.
oh yeah, they're saying
there's
they're
gonna be a
thinking about
skip.
banning the.
It's going to be 2021 maybe.
I heard they were thinking about like if it comes back, it's gonna go straight to playoffs.
That's crazy.
That's what they're
And do you
talking
think
about.
that's fair?
I don't know. Yeah.
You know, like a team that was probably close to getting the 8th seed or something like that is now going to be like, no, you can't make it because you didn't end it like that. That's crazy if they do that, bro. I don't know. You see, I'm just curious. I'm curious. Okay, like you say, there's something behind this, Brian, and I feel it. But
For
I'm-
sure, because
how
that's
is-
never happened.
I'm just saying, how's all this going to be played out? How's it going to be played out? Everything that's supposed to be happening the way it is, like it's scheduled. How's it all going to be played out? I'm really curious.
So a
bro.
lot of the stuff has been saying that they're just gonna postpone it. So it's gonna happen, but it's just gonna be at a later time.
Yeah, but it's just funny how it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So everything's going to be postponed. Everything's going to be delayed. Everything that was supposed to happen is now going to happen later. But it's just like the perfect joke that we said is like all the people that are supposed to have quinceañeras, if they postpone that now, that's like, oh, I lost my quinceañera. It's never the same.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
going to be a sweet 16 technically because you're 16. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, that's why I didn't say it as a joke. I was being serious. It was real because I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how
It's
it
funny
plays.
people were saying that to me. I was like, yeah, it was a joke.
And we're
but it-
DJs, guys. So there goes our
and
little
it's
side
funny. It was a
business.
little joke, but it was real.
It actually
It was
is-
real.
it
Yeah, no,
actually-
because
people
my
actually-
mother-in-law owns a hall, and of course, like she has to be like, you're not gonna do people like that, right? Like they give you a deposit and shit. And nope, I don't see anyone doing that. Like not even us, but
Yeah.
like people were like, hey man, I'm not gonna do my gig anymore. Cause yeah, we had two.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, we get it. Trust me.
Yeah.
And, don't get your deposit back. Don't even trip.
It's-
Same
it's-
thing with the hall. They told her like, hey, like I'm not gonna do the party. I can't. We're not allowed to have it. It's like, yeah, that's fine. Take your, we'll do it for a later date.
So you're saying you didn't keep the deposit?
No, no way, bro.
Okay. Do you think it's fine if like airlines they keep the deposit?
No, no
money?
one. No
'Cause
way,
I heard
bro.
like the airlines they're not giving you your money back. They're just keeping it.
But they're gonna give you credit, I'm guessing, right?
I don't even think they give you that, dog.
That's bad business, bro.
I don't
Yeah.
think they'll do that. I think that's illegal.
I
Or
don't
that.
know.
Yeah.
I think that is illegal because it's not like it makes sense if you cancel, but it's not you canceling. It's
I canceled once.
what do they call that? It's an act of nature or act of God or something like that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, something like
That
that.
is what it's called, an act of God.
It's an act
But
of
the thing
God.
is, okay,
And
so
that's usually covered in the
my
contract.
friend was supposed to go to Chicago
Okay.
But he was supposed to go like 2 weeks ago before the coronavirus started happening. So
Okay.
he told him that I don't feel comfortable like flying anymore because of the
Which
coronavirus.
airline was this though?
I think it was
If it's Spirit, then yeah.
No, it's not Spirit.
I understand why.
I think it was American.
Really?
Yeah, and they didn't want to give him his money back.
I'm pretty sure he can fight it, and they'll hook him up. Oh, for sure. Fool. Maybe because they didn't know what they were getting into, and now that the way shit's going, now they're like, oh, we're
So I
sorry.
kind of went to that, but I kind of like I fought it a little bit, and he should be fine because
Yeah.
mine wasn't about the coronavirus. Mine was my girl got pregnant, and it was when the whole what was it? Do you remember
What?
when we were pregnant? When my girl was
Well, her
pregnant,
pregnant.
and then
Brian was pregnant.
well, it
too.
is you can say it like that. But when
He
she was
still- he still
pregnant,
is pregnant. Look.
what is it called? There was that thing that like mosquito Zika, right? The
Oh,
Zika virus.
Something I know what you're talking about.
So my doctor said like, yo, like no traveling, you're done. And we were gonna go to Mexico with her family because it was like her grandma's birthday or something. And dude, like I told them and they didn't care. Like it was Delta and Valaris, and they were like, nah, sorry, like nah, you can't. You know, I was like, can I just reschedule? Like I don't care. No. And I fucking told my doctor, I was like, dude, like I think we might just go. Like I'm not. He's like, I'll write a letter, and he wrote a letter, and they did like a doctor's note kind of thing. And then sure enough, they said, yeah, like
That's
Okay.
crazy.
yeah. So I got lucky, fool.
it's like the doctor said disapproved them, and they're all sorry, doctor.
It was weird. I got my money back after
They don't
that.
probably want to go through
They
lawsuits. fool.
declined it, and I was like, dude, like it's not that. Like I just can't travel right now. You know, my girl, like she was like gonna be like 7 months, and I was like, and then the thing, like I'm not gonna risk that, you know.
Yeah,
And then they didn't care, so they are brutal,
yeah, it's crazy.
you know. And if
bro.
you don't fight, like had I not fought it and been like, well, ni modo, you know. And how many people are like that,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? And I was like, you know what? Let me just ask the doctor what he thinks. And then he was like, nah, screw those fools. He's like, I'll give you a doctor's note and just you don't have to fly. Like you're fine. You know, you have a doctor's note. And I was like, okay, cool, because it does say that. I was reading. It does say like unless your doctor or a freak of nature something happens, of just doesn't let you travel.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that excused me, and I got my whole money back.
So then
Crazy.
just tell your friend that.
Yeah.
You should be able to get it. All right, guys. Well, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to get right into the episode is Do You Have the Patience? And we're back.
Yeah, we're
Wait.
back.
I want a tequila shot.
Take a shot then, fool.
We don't have anything. And I'm scared to go to the store.
Why? Are you serious? Hey, wait. I'm honest. I want to be real. I want you guys to be real. On a scale of 1 through 10, how scared are you?
Which is situational.
Yeah. No, the way right now.
I'll say I'm like a good 8. probably.
That's pretty high.
To go outside to random stuff now, yes.
You?
An 8.
I'm like a 5. I'm halfway.
Yeah, I'm like honestly, like a 4.
I'm just being
Probably.
precautious. That's all. You know, I'm just like making sure. Like
I know it's because it's funny because I was
I
talking
don't know
to
why
my
I said
sister.
precautious, but I'm being cautious.
I was telling myself, I was like, I think Jairo's pretty scared about this right now because the way he's been talking to me.
Just being
about
cautious. I'm not like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. I'm more like, shit's going down and just being cautious about it.
it.
Like literally.
Yeah, it is going down.
Because
bro.
I just feel like there's weird people in this world, dog. That's it. That's all I'm saying. There's just weird people in this world that have sick minds. And
like what? What have you seen? I'm
Anything.
curious.
For like, I'm just saying, like, some fool can be sick as shit, and like you're at the gas pump, and he's just like, you know what? Fuck this. If I'm sick, everyone's gonna escape. You forget the gas pump's dirty, and I'm just saying, wash your hands and everything.
Yeah, but they do
I'm
that
just
even
thinking.
prior. Like I was looking at something up, and this is the thing where you got to be careful. Like some of these things that people do are old videos. Do you get what I'm saying? Or people are literally trolling. Like they're like, I just saw one on World Star. Some guy, like he was a famous guy. He was doing it in a train station, and he doesn't have anything, but he was still licking a pole. And it was like, bro, that's nasty. You know what I'm saying? That's really nasty. But he's out there scaring people, and I mean, he's a piece of shit for doing it. My opinion, I think is dumb and is like, why are you doing that? But my thing is like, that shouldn't scare you.
It doesn't scare me. It disgusts me, and that's what makes me just.
Well,
be
you were
like,
saying you were scared earlier. You're saying
Yeah,
I'm worried
well,
about it. I'm scared.
Well, let's
'Cause
just.
people do
I'm
that.
worried. It's like I don't know. I guess it's just difference of scaredness. If I tell you like, hey, if you ever hear me say like, hey, fool, I'm in my house, I'm not coming at her no more. Now I'm fucking scared.
That's true.
I'm more like I'm worried. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
because my girl's mom showed me a video, and I was like, that video's old. Like that video's old. It's when the first outbreak happened.
yeah.
Like people are literally trolling, finding old videos of like people licking or whatever, like
Yeah.
pretending to do shit. It's like it's an old, it's an old video. Like, but I'm not saying they're not doing that. Like people are doing that.
Yeah.
Trust me, we live in a fucked up world,
Yeah. I'm
But
just saying.
it's-
I'm just saying. I just feel like I'm more cautious than I have ever been. And that's what makes me just like, wow, I'm actually like being this way now. You know, like I'm literally being that way. Like I'm not gonna lie, dude. I went to go fill up water,
Mhm.
like 5 gallons of water. I thought that was gonna be the biggest line ever, and there were like 3 people ahead of me. And I'm not gonna lie, I just like this guy comes out of his car when he's like getting water, and he brings out like literally like his car's first of all filled with like just obviously probably he's homeless, okay, and he just comes out and he smells obviously
Okay.
too, okay, and he comes out with like a bunch of like Coca-Cola 2-liter bottles,
Mhm.
a lot. I'm not talking about like 5. He came out with 35, and he has them lined up, and he's filling them up as he go, and he's filling up. And then what he does, I don't know why he did this. There's pigeons around there, okay?
Mhm.
He grabs a bunch of food and he throws it like right there where the water area is. And you just see like 30 pigeons, fool, coming flying at me, bro. And I go, hey, bro, like really, you have to do that, right? I got mad because the pigeons came like I like went through my face, my hand, like because they were hungry.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, bro, like you really have to do that, like right here. I'm right here. And he's like, oh, I didn't see you. I didn't see you because you know the water is a circle,
Yeah.
so it's a tank, so it's not like a line. It's more like a circle water.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't see you. I didn't see you. Sorry. But dude, those pigeons came flying, and I felt dirty. I felt like the pigeon touched my
Did you shower and
face. And I
shit?
went home and I showered right away, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Like maybe because of just this thing that's in my head, makes me
Yeah,
think
that's what I
even 10
think,
times
yeah.
worse about it. And
That's what I
that's
think.
my problem.
What about do you feel like that, or you're more like it's the same shit?
Same thing, but
That's
no,
what I say.
I do been washing my hands more and using hand sanitizer.
Like if you see like your let's say you go to work and you see some fool like sneezing and like he's sick,
Mhm.
would you be like, oh shit, I better stay away from that fool?
So my thing on that just
See, like
yeah, I would.
see,
so my thing is
Uh-huh.
I would act the same way pre-corona.
see.
I would.
So
Yeah,
you
I
Because
think-
if I see someone
So you still
when
get
this
close to
corona
them.
shit wasn't happening, no, if the corona shit wasn't happening, I saw some food sneeze in my drink, I'd be like, bro, oh man, what the hell? You
No,
know,
not
let me
sneeze,
get
No,
another
he
one.
he's
just
around you.
He's just around you.
Yeah,
Sick.
he's
Would
sick.
Yeah,
you-
it would be the same thing.
I feel like
Pre-corona
you never.
or
I feel like you've
after.
never been that way.
I've never cared.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like if he's sick, you should be like still not caring.
No, okay.
Like
I'm
I've
not-
never
I'm not
seen you
like,
be
oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, hey, Jairo, like when I'm sick, or I know because I'm your cousin, but I've never seen you to even a random fool like, oh, you're sick, stay away from me. Like,
yeah, I'm not like that. And then I get it. And even if some food told me corona, like that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be more like, oh, okay, you know what? I would be fine. Like if it's just me and I'm a bachelor and shit, like I'd be like, fool, it's fine. Like don't worry about that shit. You know, like just don't touch me, kind of shit. We're fine.
yeah.
Even if he was sick, I would be saying the same thing. But now I'm more like, you know what? Like, I gotta be careful, dude. I got a little one. You know,
Yeah.
I gotta be a little bit more. So maybe I shouldn't see you
Gotcha.
yet. Do you get what I'm saying? So I take those steps, you know. But to me, it's like it's not enough. I'm more worried about like what we were saying earlier.
So what if this fool? So now let's get right into the episode. So what if this fool was to sneeze on your clothes?
I would act the same way like I would before Corona. I'd be like, dude, what the fuck? Be careful. Like, what are you doing?
An accident.
Yeah, I know, but like, chill, bro. Like, seriously.
She's gonna sneeze on her clothes on purpose. Like,
Yeah,
who's this person? I don't want to hang out with this person.
Yeah,
Sneeze
I
on
would be like, why didn't you like? What happened?
All right. So now that we're talking about this, because obviously I just made that up just to be funny. But the main thing is like we talk about do you have patience or like
I have a lot of patience, bro.
or clumsiness and the reason we talk about this is because I noticed that Bryan, you do get irritated easily.
I have a lot of patience, though.
Yeah, he has patience,
Boy,
but
I have
on certain
patience.
things,
I'm
On
a
certain
very
things.
patient
So
person.
here's the thing, like your patience when it comes to like certain things, but I feel like you're not patient when it comes to like your clothes.
We had an episode about this kind of, right? Like, don't have patience for stupid shit.
Okay, so stupid shit. So
Yeah.
this is an example, guys, of when Bryan like he can blow like his like mind. He gets pissed off and everything. Like if on accident,
mind blowing. It is.
if on accident, like literally, I have like whatever juice and I'm holding it here in my cup, and on accident, like I drop it and it lands like let's say on the couch, like he won't get mad. Oh, I'll just clean the shit. But if it lands on his clothes and they're like let's say they're nice pants, this fool like starts saying you're an idiot, you're stupid. Like he just gets mad. And I go to show like, hey, bro, chill. It's an accident. It's an accident. Like, why are you tripping? So why do you trip so much about that? Like,
Okay, so me, I know that I'm careful. I'm very careful. Okay, so and especially if I'm like I'm gonna reach over there and I'm holding a drink, like I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. let me put this drink down and let me reach over. So I'm very careful. So all I want in return is for you to be careful around my stuff and my things.
But I feel like just even if they do it once on accident, you
Yeah,
still
because
blow up.
now I'm not saying I've never done it, but I honestly almost never do it to people. Like I never fuck people up. Like I've never been like, oh fool, I dropped this fucking thing on you, my bad, or fool, I've dropped this in your car, dog, my bad. Like it's happened, and I'm always like, oh fuck, I'm sorry, dude, like my bad. That's the second part of the whole thing, is when if you do it, I want to see some kind of like fuck, like get up and try to cleaning it for me, because that's the second part that pisses me off. It's when someone does it, and it's like they don't even care, and it's like, oh fuck, my bad. It's like, what? You're bad. No, bitch. Fucking go clean it. Like, go get something. Help me clean it. So there's two parts to it. The first one is I would never do it. I would always be more extra careful. If I'm in your car and I'm going to eat, I probably won't eat. One. Two, I'll be very careful. I'll eat inside my bag. And I'll be like, I'm going to be careful. So all I'm saying is I want the same in return. If you're going to eat in my car, or you're going to do shit around me that can get me dirty, or you can fuck me up somehow, like hit my car or whatever, like, be careful. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I feel like you care more about when it comes to your stuff, but not when it comes to like other people's stuff.
Well, I don't fuck people's up, so I don't know what you're saying by that. Like,
I just feel like sometimes, like you said, like for example, my car, you do eat in my car sometimes, and I don't like people to eat in my car.
yeah, and but I'm careful. Have I ever dropped? If you tell me like, hey, you know what, I'd rather have you not eat in my car, I'll listen to your rules. I'll do that. But you haven't said that. I know that you're pretty cool with it, and you're fine, because I've seen you do it.
Yeah, because I have a rule.
Right.
If you make a mess, we'll car wash.
Exactly. So my thing is if I do get a new car, then I'll apply that rule. I'll be like, you know what? Let's eat here at the restaurant. We're not going to eat in my car.
Mm.
But if I'm like, hey, I don't care if we eat in my car, then yes, and be careful in my car.
And you think that way because why? If it's okay to eat in your car,
that's the way I was raised.
the car gets older?
Yeah, like you stop caring about it. Like my lease right now, the Acura, like I don't give a fuck about that car.
Okay.
But I think my next car that I'm thinking about buying,
You're gonna care about it.
I'm gonna care about it.
You're gonna be picky in the
I'm
beginning.
gonna be picky.
Do you do that with your clothes too? Let's say
Yeah.
clothes
Old
that.
Clothes.
No, let's say if you. wear
Oh,
some
there's clothes that I don't care about. Yeah.
Do you still get mad or no?
No, if there's clothes about I don't care about, I'll probably laugh, but I will be like, fool, be careful, fool, it will be more like a laughable thing.
But do you also not believe like just people say, fool, that's just materialistic shit, like that shouldn't matter?
I don't care, fool. I'm not doing that to you. That's the best way I can answer that
the
question.
whole thing is like they're not doing it on purpose.
I get it, but I how come that doesn't happen to me?
You're just lucky. But when it does happen to you, it feels like when you do it once, it's like, let's say like you an accident, you spill on my jeans. It's like, I'm not going to get mad at you though. That's like, I guess that's the main thing that I'm just trying to say. Like, you shouldn't get mad. You shouldn't blow up. You should be like, oh, it's cool. Let's just fix the solution. Instead of being like, oh, fool, what the fuck, man? Come on. Watch where you're like, I feel like you blow up instead of being like, oh, okay, fool, it's cool. But just, help out. Like, instead of like being mad about it, maybe because this person's like worried that he messed up on you. Yeah, he's probably like looking at the message. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, fool, my bad and everything. Instead of like, you be like, yeah, man, because you do yell at the person that when they do it. Like, you basically say that they're stupid, they're retarded.
But my thing too is like, do you believe in sorries?
Not really, no.
Yeah, then why do you want them to say sorry?
Yeah.
No, I don't want them to say I'm sorry. I just want them to like do something. I don't want them to not care. That's the part that pisses me off. It's the people that legit don't care. It's not that I want a sorry. It's just,
but then
I want you to like fucking help me clean it, or say like, hey, I'm gonna fucking like, you know what? Fuck, that looks like it's crazy. That's what. So I'm just putting myself in my shoes. If I fuck this fool's pants, I'll be like, fool. And I know they were dope, and in one of his favorite pants because he's told me or whatever, because that's how I talk about my clothes. Like, hey, I like these foods, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So if he tells me, and I know, like, he fucking loves, like, maybe one of his jerseys, I'll be like, fool, give me that jersey, I'll fucking dry clean it for you. Honestly, my bad, fool. My bad.
Okay.
Like, give me that jersey.
Okay, so
that's the way I am. All I want is the same in return.
Okay. But you can't blow up on someone. You should blow up on the people that just say, oh, my bad, and don't do anything about it. But if like I do it or something, you can't get mad at me. Well, obviously you really don't get mad because I freaking right away go grab stuff and start cleaning. But that's what I'm saying. But you do blow up on certain people when it's an accident and they say they're sorry. You blow up on them. You say, oh, you're stupid. Watch where you're going. Like you yell at them. And that's why I say like, fool, like only yell at the people that like don't do anything about it. but give them a chance like to prove that they're not doing anything.
I don't think that matters. I think you're going like a little bit off topic and it's besides
I just
the
feel
point.
like you're blowing up on these people when they're saying they're sorry.
But that's just how I'm gonna react. Like I can't tell you
But
like
you're-
I think you should react this way versus like that's the way you are.
But you're basically telling them they're stupid.
I'm telling them that I mean that's what you're. I'm not saying that because I know I don't say. I'll say like, bro, like you need to be more careful.
Yeah, you go, bro. You need to be more careful. Come on, like you could have.
Like, how does this happen to you? Yeah, I've said shit like that before. I say like, how does this happen, bro? Like, what happened?
Yeah,
You know, yeah, I guess I can be
but
condescending.
your voice is not low.
It's not.
That's what I'm
No, I
saying.
know, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's the way I am.
So it sounds. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like you're basically.
I mean, I
like,
talk like that to my parent, and because that's the way my dad talks to me. And I know he's not. He's just más alterado. I know he's probably not mad. He's more telling me like, dude, like what happened? And I gotta explain like, well, you know what happened was that I didn't see your leg was there, so I kind of hit it, and it went. And he's like, shh. Well, ves, tienes que tener cuidados. So you see what I'm saying? Like I dealt with it, and we've dealt about it good. Now I'm not gonna go here and change for somebody that is delicado and that gets. They're just not my. We've been through this. You know, I told you, if someone doesn't like the way I am, then that's not my problem. I'm not offending you. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm not trying. This is just the way I am, and this is the way I talk about something like this. And si no te cae bien, or you think I'm offending you, which I know I'm not, then that's your problem. That is a personal problem that you need to deal with because
But if
I'm not doing that.
But if this person's telling you like, hey, Brian, like you could have, you know how people say, you can change the way a situation happens by having good communication.
Mhm.
So like if this person was to like dirty your pants and this person goes like, hey fool, I'm sorry, my bad, but you're the one that's doing the opposite. Instead of what you're doing, you're yelling at this person, telling them like why, how did this happen, bro? Like are you like dumb? You're not paying attention? Like, man, like put it there. Like instead of like being like, hey bro, don't trip, let's fix the solution and just, you know, be careful next
No,
time.
so to me, it's like that's not really gonna solve anything.
How do you know? But
Because
maybe it
it's
helps.
like, no, I don't think so. Because if you're letting them off easy. It's the way I'm seeing it.
So what, you're trying to teach these people lessons?
I'm not trying to teach them a lesson. I'm just trying to tell them that I'm not cool with that. So around me, don't do that. Like be more careful. Okay, that's like with me. Now, if you want to do that with your everyday life, that's on you. But if you want to be uncareful still, go ahead. I'm not saying
So if you're hanging out with Brian, you have to be extra careful.
Yes, exactly.
What do you think about that, Brian?
That's what I'm saying.
That's whoever wants to hang out with them.
Exactly.
It's up to, yeah.
At
It
the
just
end of
depends
the
on the
day.
person. Yeah. At the end of the day.
He's lucky he's my cousin, huh?
Exactly, yeah.
You know,
At
like,
the end of the day,
fuck
that's
your
what
ass.
it is. At the end of the day, like, there's going to be things like, obviously, a family, like you're saying, there's going to be things that I don't like about you, you know, but I'm going to say, like, you know what? I don't care. Like, okay, I'll adjust around the way you are with that. Do you get what I'm saying?
I guess that's what you're saying.
And that's what I'm saying. If I know, I don't know, like, if I have a friend, like Justin, I like to debate and I like to, like, talk and fucking, you know, like, get into it and get, you know, like, excited and get loud.
So then how do you like it if someone does the same game to you then? So let's say on accident you're at someone's house and on accident you drop something and that fool yells at you. Like the way you would yell at somebody, and he yells at you.
It depends how
and
we
you're
go.
you're gonna be the person that's not yelling back because you did a mistake,
Yeah,
right?
I would.
You're gonna be the person that sounds like the person.
It depends how far it goes.
Like he tells you, "Hey,
I'll take it.
You're a fucking idiot, bro. Like you
I'll
should
be
watch
like,
where it's going."
fool, I'm an idiot, fool, seriously?
Yeah, you're an idiot. Look, watch where you're going.
okay,
Like you know,
I'm sorry, fool.
and this is a perfect example. Now I'm gonna bring this up because, Brian set up.
I
a
think
camera.
that's a little extreme.
Brian set up a camera one time, and Fabian on accident, I guess, didn't see
No,
it.
it wasn't a
right?
camera.
What was it?
So you guys
It was a light, right?
No, you guys were doing a podcast.
Okay.
Oh,
So
it's a
it was literally
microphone.
this
It was
mic.
a microphone.
It was
Okay.
this mic.
My microphone.
Oh, okay. There you go. It was Brian's microphone. Okay, so go. Say
Oh,
the
you want
story.
me to
Fabian.
tell you?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you want to explain it too?
Yeah,
Let's
we
get-
can
let's get
we'll
both
show
sides.
both
We'll
sides.
go
Yeah,
both
both
sides. All right.
sides.
This is funny, guys.
So,
I was in the
okay.
middle of this. I'm just listening to these fools. Okay. Watch.
Okay, so pretty much every time we finish a podcast, I'll just say this. There's always mic set up right here,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
So you guys are okay? You guys are chilling with Bill. Okay, I understand that. Obviously, it had to be Brian's mic, right?
Yeah, it could have been any mic, and I would not care. I would have been like,
And that's what sucks. He doesn't care. You see? And I'm
I would
telling
have been
you.
a little bit upset because it's our mics, but it was this mic right here.
All right, so every time when they like finish something, whatever, they end up just leaving the stuff here. When it's usually, I don't know, when I do it, when I usually try to finish stuff, I usually put things on the side, right?
Yes.
That's how my way.
Or
of
you put
thinking.
it away.
I try to. No, well, I wouldn't say I
Yeah.
always put it away, but I'll try to hide it somewhere,
Mhm.
Okay.
so like it won't be in the way. So pretty much it was right here, and I was bringing in food, and this is the only place we eat right here. We don't have no like table, okay?
Yeah.
So I brought food for everyone, whatever. And then so I come in here, I go, start setting up the food. Then I end up hitting the mic, and boom, it falls. And it falls, and I'm like, all right, did I pick it up? That's what I want to know. I forgot.
No, you were worried about your food.
Yeah, you were worried about your food.
I was worried about my food. Okay. So I think the reason why, because I saw the way you reacted, you're like, fuck, you're already grabbing it. So I was like, okay. So I was like, all right, he's going to pick it up. So I was like, if you wouldn't, I'm like, okay, I would have picked it up. That's the thing. So that's probably why he blew up, because I didn't pick it up.
No, and then, but you didn't tell me anything.
Why do you want me to tell you something?
No, well, no, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm telling you. Well, okay, keep going.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
He ends up not actually yelling at me at the moment, but because someone was here. You guys had a meeting or something.
I don't remember. Was there?
I think Bill was here.
Yeah, Bill just left. We finished the podcast.
Yeah. So,
okay.
And we left everything out.
Yeah, so Bill, whatever, he's still here. So he ends up leaving. That's when he starts talking to me. He starts telling me like, hey, be more careful, whatever, and this and that.
Yeah, Bryan didn't yell in front of other people, so he was nice enough to wait.
Yeah, so so my thing is too is that if you really care about something, you move out the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's with everything. Like when I use the camera and I'm done with it, I'm not leaving it on the floor or like putting it somewhere that's gonna get in the way. I put it somewhere like totally out of the way.
Right.
And like I'm thinking like, oh, it's not gonna get away here, so that's where I'm gonna leave it.
Wow.
So that's my way of thinking, that I move out the way.
Yeah.
On stuff that I care about.
You know what's really crazy is, and see, this is me putting it in perspective. I only do that with Bastion because he's little, fool.
Okay.
So he pisses me off. He grabs my shit, but I've already argued with my girl where it's like, then don't put it in his reach. He's still too little. He doesn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're not Bastion, fool. You're not 2 years old or a year and a half.
But the thing is,
you get what you see where I'm going with it?
I get where you're going, but you're gonna know that there's gonna be people coming in. They're probably gonna be in a rush. You don't know how they react on stuff. You don't know if they care about
like
your
fucking
things.
Valentino breaking our hookah shit.
Exactly. So if you want to avoid stuff like that, put it somewhere that it's not gonna be in the way of other people. So you can avoid situations like that with everyone. Because you know exactly.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So go ahead.
But I think I don't agree with it because it's like, no, be careful, Valentino. Be careful, fool. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna go to your house and fuck shit up, fool. I'm not gonna go to your house and be like, oh, fool, fuck, I just dropped your fucking hookah shit on accident. My bad.
They're not doing it on purpose. That's what we're saying.
No, but it's just, my thing is just be careful.
So
my thing to say the story.
You're gonna say your story because I wanted a question off that before I forget.
Oh, go ahead.
Just real quick because you're talking about being careful. But look, let's just say the question real quick. So you're Bryan saying just be careful, and Fabian saying that put your stuff away if it's important to you.
Yeah.
Okay, Bryan, you know that I feel like if you know half the time that people make mistakes, then I would agree with Fabian that now you should be better at that because you know people half the time make mistakes. So say if it's important to you, I do agree with Fabian on that. If it's important to you and it's valuable to you, put it away just in case accidents happen because you know more than likely an accident will happen than someone being more than careful.
No, I don't know that.
You do because you are telling people that you should be more careful compared to telling people, hey, it's cool. Accidents happen. You get what I'm saying?
No, I think the more of the normal behavior is things that not happening.
Accidents.
Otherwise, that would be happening every single time. Or this would be falling every single time. It does
because you know why? Your mentality is you always.
No, that's not my mentality.
Your mentality is be more careful. To everybody. It's always. It's never been like it's okay. It's okay.
That's just me saying it in general.
Yeah, but
accidents are not Accidents are they're not common. They're fucking.
In your lifespan, you're saying
my lifestyle.
You're 50-50?
Yes. What the fuck? This has only fell once like that.
No. In your life, like with everything.
Yeah, accidents don't happen. Like
you know how many times you've been spilled on, and I've seen how many times you react to it.
Like probably a good 20.
Yeah.
In my life.
No, it's been more than that.
Okay, but do you like those situations?
What?
Do you like those situations?
That's what I'm saying. Look.
No,
of course not.
No, of course not. So why won't you like try to?
I will change if, like Jairo says. That's what I'm saying. If it's common, but if it was happening once, twice a week, then yeah, I'd be like, you know what? There's fucking stupid people out there in the world. Fuck that. I'm gonna do what you're saying. I'm gonna keep a 6 feet thing. But it's not common. Me just saying to be careful is just instilling more of the like stopping from accidents happen. You get what I'm saying?
So why not prepare for accidents not to happen?
Well, because honestly, they don't happen often.
Like
To answer
spills,
your
I
legit
understand.
question,
Spills, I understand, right?
like
But like stuff like that's valuable, I would say put it away. I agree to that point. Valuable stuff.
I don't know.
Stuff that
I-
causes expensive.
I don't think it matters. Like if this is our office and it's like you can leave anything out, I'll be like, he's gonna use it later, whatever. I'm gonna walk around, or
But-
you know what? I would if it's in the way, I would move it a little bit. I would be careful when I move it. I wouldn't just be like, let me just grab it like this, and then you probably didn't screw it up there, right? You know what I'm saying? All that. See, careful. You got to be careful. Like that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I am careful because, yeah,
But
I
when
got
you-
yelled at a
But
lot.
look, when you broke the hookah, the top of it.
I didn't break the hookah.
Yes, the
Oh
top
yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that shit was fucking
I
whack.
could have gone like, Brian, what the hell,
you
fool?
could
And I
have,
could have
yeah.
got mad and I could have yelled at you, be like, fool, I was looking forward to smoking hookah that day and make it a big deal.
Yes,
But
yes.
I'm not that way because I
You're
know,
not exactly.
you know why?
That's what I was just gonna say. You're
Because
not that way.
accidents happen. And I didn't say be more careful either,
You could have,
but I didn't.
but that's not you, and that is how I am.
That's what I'm saying.
the
But
difference.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if I would have yelled at you like that, you probably wouldn't like
You would
it.
have been no. I would have been like, yeah, I know, no, fool, fool.
I don't think you would have
Yes,
liked it.
you
because
know what
would've
my girl
argued.
does. You know what my girl does on purpose. She now yells at me when I do something like that. She goes, "What the hell?" Like if I spilled the salsa on the thing, she's like she does it on. I know she does it on purpose because at the end she goes, "How do you like it?" I'm like, honestly, I know you're doing it because of the way you're doing it.
So Brian likes to get yelled at.
So-
So you just yell at him now.
It just, I guess it
That's
sounds
it.
like he got
It-
yelled at when he was younger. And
Yeah.
it helps him.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I'm.
I don't
thinking
know.
too.
To me, it's just like so. I am careful. I am trying to be careful, and just to kind of go off that, the way the story would happen is like, yeah, you dropped my mic, but one thing, like I said, that did kind of upset me a lot was that you didn't say anything.
But the thing is, I know you, Brian.
And I was like, why? Like,
Okay, go
do
on.
you, and
I'll
I
let
asked
you go.
because
I'll
I
let you go.
remember,
I'll let you go.
I remember telling
Go.
you, it's like, do you not give a shit? That's why I got mad because I was like, do you not give a shit, fool? You just fucking dropped my mic, and then he wasn't saying shit to me, and I was just like. That's why I got pissed off. I was like, and then it was just like you were gonna start saying is it was just one thing after another. Like I guess you had a tough week or tough month that day. That day, see, I wasn't mad. I could have been mad.
Yeah.
That day I could have been easily mad, but I don't always get mad. But I was using that as an example. It's like, dog, you kept stepping on that roach, and I till date can't understand why.
Let's talk about what the roach is because I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, if you guys haven't seen, or
Yeah.
if you guys follow us, obviously we did a cucaracha video. I don't know if you guys remember Braulio. I got an exterminator because I had a roach problem.
We can
It's
show
a-
them.
it's a
We'll show you
joke.
guys
Yeah,
the video.
you show the video.
Just show the roach clip.
The big one. The
Yeah.
big one. That one moves.
So-
All right.
No, necesita más. Aquí.
So that roach right there, we had it on the floor because we were like getting the set ready, we were recording, and this fool kept stepping on it like 4 or 5 times. Right? No,
Yeah.
maybe like 3 times.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, you.
And I was like,
that's the clumsy side. You were-
one time te la paso, one time in that day.
Mhm.
But dog, like, answer me that question. What happened? Why
Okay.
you keep stepping on it?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
probably
Let's-
not
let's
gonna
be real.
agree with it, but yeah,
You're not gonna agree with it. So when you guys, all right, when I'm recording, I'm always moving my angles, right?
Mhm.
I'm always walking around. I'm always on the move. I'm with the camera, always on the move. I'm thinking about the next shot and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be looking around like, oh, let me look around and let me see what everything's on the floor. You guys are just sitting in one spot, standing there. I have to move my angles all the time. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be thinking about that all the time.
Yeah.
So maybe what I should have thought of for me,
Move it,
just move it the fuck out the way.
and then we'll put it after.
Yeah, put it after.
Yeah.
That's why
I can
I'm
agree
just
with
saying that.
But my thing is I've seen other camera guys, me and Jairo have worked with a lot of camera guys where it's like they do like, oh shit, like, hey, I'm coming through, or they are like a little bit more careful. I don't know. Like,
Mhm.
I'm not saying that for you to be, it's just maybe you're just not. I think that's the real answer. You're just not like that. You don't give a shit, I think. You're
No, I
just
do
worried
give a
about the
shit.
shot.
Yeah,
And that's it. So you don't give a shit. That's why I'm
So
not.
that's what, so
I'm
then
saying it in a
if it
different way.
wasn't a
My bad.
cockroach, I just felt like maybe you just didn't care about what was on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Because let's just say if it was poop, you would have stepped on it like 5 times in a row. If it was actual poop.
I think I would have cleaned it off.
Yeah, you see, you would have
I would
cleaned
have
it
cleaned
off.
it off. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I
okay,
would've cleaned it off
You
for
would have
sure.
stepped on it the first time, and then you stop and you would
Yeah, I would
clean
have cleaned it. Yeah.
So maybe when you stepped on the roach the first time, you should have thought, oh, I might step on it again, so I might move it.
Yeah.
And that's where I would agree with Brian. Like, that's just the carefulness. Because, I'm not going to lie. Like, when you guys walk on the street, just walking, do you look down?
I do look down. I look down.
So you look down all the time.
Yeah.
You, Fran?
At times I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you tend to notice that you step more on shit than
No, I never shit on shit.
you never step on shit?
Nah.
So I look down too. Like, here's another one too, like this, where I just say, like, having, like decency and everything. Like, if you see oil on the floor, do you guys step on it?
No, I don't.
Some people just step on that shit.
That was like a
bro.
big pet peeve of my dad.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean oil on the floor?
Like, the black
Oil,
spots
like
in
black
parking
spots.
spots?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Like,
just-
my dad always told me to go in where the lines are or
Yeah.
fucking go around. Because you bring that shit in the car and then you bring that shit in your house.
Mhm.
And it's like, you're fucking up my house.
I jump over it.
Jump over it? Yeah, I
that's
see.
it.
And I've noticed because sometimes when I'm walking with people, they just walk over it like it's nothing.
Yeah, no. And that's the thing. Like, it's just like, what are you doing? Like, it's like, you're about to get in my car, fool.
Yeah, and they don't care. That's
They
what I'm
don't.
saying.
That's what I'm just saying. I guess, like you said, that's more like courtesy kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that depends. Like, I think that just depends if they showed you. Like,
Yeah.
it just comes from, your parents.
Oh, then, well, to touch on the thing is that the reason why I didn't like tell you sorry and that, because I know who you, and I'm like this way too. Like, you don't need to say sorry to me. I already know that situation happened. I saw you pick up the mic. That's why I didn't pick it up. I was like, okay, I don't need to say sorry to this guy. Like, I don't need sorries in my life.
Yeah,
Like,
sorries aren't enough. You're right, because I do feel that way.
Yeah, I really don't. You don't need to say sorry to me. I could tell whatever, like you said, you could tell whatever and all that stuff. But I saw you pick up the mic. I was bringing food. I had a big bag, I brought it. So it was just in my situation too. I was hungry. I wanted to eat. So I was like, I dropped it. I saw you pick it up. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say sorry because I know you really don't believe in sorries.
Mhm.
So that's how I saw it. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I guess I get that,
Uh-huh.
but maybe I do want a sorry then.
yeah, you do
Yeah,
want
maybe I
you
do.
want you
Yeah.
want a sorry?
and he wants to yell at you.
No, he wants a sorry. He's like, don't give me your fucking sorry.
I at least want a dang, my bad, dog. Like, fuck, my bad. I think if you would just be like, hey, fool, my
I just
bad,
feel
dog.
like when he says my bad, you're still yelling.
I'll be like, nah, fool. Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I see he just feels like he says sorry. You're still gonna fucking be the way you're gonna be with him.
I see that, but then he's just trying to piss me off. Then that's what he's
I'm
trying
not
to
trying to piss you
do.
off. Me personally, you don't have to say sorry to me. I
Well,
don't
you
care
already
about
know
sorry.
the way I was gonna act. So you kind of do want to just piss me off. That's funny. But no, you know what? I know it's a thing. I do know that. Have I changed? I think a little bit because I do see that that's something that the way my dad was with me, and I did hate it. Like I did, like he did kind of fuck me up, like just that verbal kind of abuse where it's like, are you stupid? Or he's like, fool, you used to make me feel like shit, bro.
Mhm.
So when I see it get it out of, like when I see it become a thing, like when I see like a person's like, whoa, or like, or like my girl's like, yo, chill. And it's like, then I stop. Then I'm like, okay, fuck, I'm being my dad. Let's stop right there. I'm done. It's cool. Like, I don't say I'm sorry. I just say, it's cool. Just fucking be careful and shit. And that's it. I leave it at
No,
that.
I mean, yeah, if you do that, it sounds better than you.
Yeah, but I
No,
do
it's,
tend, I know this. I do tend to like be a little bit more. I know that. But like, I go back to what I was telling you. That's the way I am.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I guess the only thing I can say,
So,
which is not a
this
great
is-
thing to say, but it's like, it could be worse. My
This-
dad was bad, fool.
See, this is
Yeah.
where I agree with like Fabiana on the whole thing is like if something's very important to you, like you should put it away. That's what I would say, right? Obviously, because it's important to you.
I disagree with that one 100%.
But I'm gonna say this. This is what I'm gonna say because, okay, this is a perfect way to put it. Okay, look, when I go to the casinos, I don't like to wear nice clothes
Because you
okay.
smell like cigarettes.
because my clothes are all gonna end up smelling like cigarettes. And second of all, there might be the chances that people are drunk and they're gonna step on my nice shoes. They're gonna mess up my nice shoes, and then I'm gonna be mad the rest of my day.
See, but I'm so careful because my dad, he likes to dress up nice, right? He
Yeah,
kinda
yeah,
does.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so because he's shown me, this is all comes like I say from upbringing. I'm already looking at someone, and I'm like, oh fuck, and you've seen me like when I was like, Jairo, this fool's fucking drunk, fool, careful, okay?
Well, yeah,
because I see him, so
that
I'm
I-
already like, I'm watching myself. I'm being careful if I'm in places like that.
Okay, then you're saying you're being careful
See,
already.
yeah.
Why aren't you being careful with all this
that's
stuff?
how I would say it too.
Because that's a total different situation.
It's not though.
It is because if someone's drunk and I see them, and I'm DJing, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna get out of my turntables and I'm gonna go up to him and tell him like, hey bro, what's up? Like I saw you coming over here, like, cause I don't want to risk him like going like this over my turntables. You've seen that, you've done it. Okay, that's totally different than if I'm here in kind of like a house, my place, my studio, my office, and I invite you. Be careful. That's it. I don't have to be looking at you and be like, hey, that fool looks like he's going to trip over my microphone. No. What the fuck? I'm in my place. You know my place, how we take care of our stuff. It's totally different, in my opinion.
But I'll be real with you, though. Knowing you would leave stuff around, and we got to go through a course.
Yeah.
We will have to go through a course to go through it.
I agree.
If we didn't clean it up, I think we would have to go through a course just to get through your house or something.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm saying. I think we would have to go through a course, and that's what be like, what the hell? I'm not trying to go through a fucking obstacle course just to get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the accident happens. So I don't know. That's my thing.
I see both ways. I see about being more extra careful when you're at somebody's house. Obviously, you gotta like respect where you're going. Like if they're the people that say take off your shoes before you walk in. I get that. Yeah, you're at somebody else's house. But like this happened in the office, and it's like, hey, you know that things can be a little expensive here and there, and it's like if you used it, put it away just in case, you know, accidents happen, whatever, whatnot, you know. And that just goes like to show kind of anything, like your laptop that you have, you know, if Fabian, like you leave it on the edge, and then Fabian just doesn't see it and hits it, you're gonna be pissed off as shit, especially if it breaks and fell.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah, that I can understand. Like putting it in a sketchy place where it could fall. Like, yeah, I wouldn't even do that in the first place, especially like my laptop.
Yeah.
But if I like leave it here and it's like this food just comes and sits on it,
Yeah.
you know, and it's like, didn't you feel that you were sitting on there? You know, I know this is kind of an extreme example, but it's like, or like you sit on it and you're like, oh shit, you know, and you have your keys in your back pocket. It's like, didn't you see that?
So you're telling me you're cool. It's your opinion, which I'm not cool with to have at my house. Okay. But you're cool with, I don't know if they can see me, but looking around everywhere. All right. Let me sit down here. You're cool with doing that
So if
at your house.
yes, because my girl has like she's left stuff in the bed.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if she's cleaning or what she's doing, like with her brushes or her makeup. Like, okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Or you know what? If I lay in bed, I might knock some of them over. Maybe she has them in a special order. I don't know, like she's color coding them or something. So I'll just stay away from the bed.
So here's one thing that I want to tell you. If I leave a cup in the corner, okay, like that, all right?
I would move it.
Okay, but let's just say you didn't see it, okay?
And I hit it.
And you hit it and you drop it, okay? And you're going to, I know Bryan this, okay? I know
I'm
Bryan.
gonna get mad at
He's
him.
going to blame me for leaving the cup in the corner. And he's going to tell me, you're dumb, fool, put it here. And that's what I mean by what I'm just trying to say.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you see? You see? I told you. And it's just like, then I would argue with him and be like, no, fool, you're the type of person that you need to watch where people are putting things because you know what? Things might happen.
Yeah,
and you should be more careful.
Okay, you got me.
But I know Bryan, because I left it. He's gonna be like, "Why would you leave it there? You could be."
Well, that's just me and human nature. Me trying to blame you for something that is my fault. Oh, we'll set it clear right here. That was my fault. Okay, but I would try.
Yeah.
It's a defense mechanism. Like I'm like, hey, what the fuck?
Especially look, now here's this. I'm not done. Especially if that cup falls and it lands on his shoes, and it's like, and it's like, like fruit punch. Okay. Bryan will.
Hey, but you're like that too.
I get it.
You're like that too. That's
Bryan
funny,
will chew me out, bro. On that, he would chew me out. He'll start saying like, "Why the fuck would you put the cup there?"
Actually, Heidel's like that, and you can agree with it. Heidel, it's never your fault.
What?
In Rocket League and like shit like that too.
About video
You're
games.
always but even like that, you would be the same way too.
I would get mad. I would get mad.
Yeah, even though that's your fault, you would be like, "Who the fuck put it there?" You're the same way.
Yeah, I would be. That's what I'm saying. But then you kind of contradict yourself with the whole being careful.
I get it.
So it always have to. You just gotta be like, "Fuck."
Well, that's why I'm admitting if that were to happen, it's my fault. I'll set it clear.
Even if it damages your shoes.
Yeah,
hey, save this recording, dog.
Yeah, save it. You guys heard it.
Put in it.
I just remember that right now because I did do that one time. You got mad. So I remember the cup thing. I did leave it on the edge one time, but I usually put it in the middle. That's one thing you should always do.
That was a good one.
But no, the thing is like the only thing I would say with you, Bryan, is like accidents happen, and obviously you said you've been getting better at that, and like not yelling.
Yeah, because you know what, I've caught myself yell at Bastion, and that's the one thing I don't want to do because he's little, bro.
Yeah,
you know, and
he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I get it.
But at least
But-
you're training him to like not be so clumsy in the future.
Yeah, I think
too,
that's
you
what
know?
I'm trying to do too. You know, at the end of the day, but I have backed off more off him. But I will say, like I said it earlier, it's like we're not you know you guys aren't bashing.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are like grown men, and we just main thing. I think we just all got to be careful. Me too. Yeah, and that's what I am, and I'm just saying that to everybody. It's like, don't be so careless, fool. You know, it's
Yeah.
like be careful with people's stuff. I mean, we hear this all the time. Like, would you really want people messing up your shit? You know, like you want me to go to your house and accidentally step on your shoes, even though they were kind of in the way? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's your fault for leaving them out there. It's your house. You can put them wherever you want. I'm not going to come in and be like, yo, it's going to kind of the same example. Like, hey, why? Like, I had my shoes were dirty. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I step on them and you're like, what the fuck?
Like, what do you think about that? Like, you left your shoes out
So
and he steps on them. You wouldn't get mad.
I
though.
wouldn't get mad though.
See, I wouldn't get mad.
Yeah, but my thing is like, you know, let's say they're fresh kicks. You probably wouldn't leave them like that. But my thing is,
Yeah.
it's like, that's your home, bro. Like, I need to come in and be
Like
like,
the thing is, if I know when the people are coming, I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
gonna
I would
move
do.
things out the
I'll
way
move
already.
things out
Like
the way.
I'm getting prepared for people coming over. I don't know. That's how the way I
Yeah.
think about things.
Yeah, when I used to do those parties, like I would literally put like, oh, okay,
well, yeah, because like my dad says, like, gente le vale madre, güey.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they don't really care. And like no one will take care of something the way you take care of it.
exactly.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So I am that low kind of percentage that you can say, I do. If I know how much you like something, I'm going to be like, hey, I don't know if you want to grab it instead, food, because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the way I was raised. You know, it's like I do take care of people's stuff, even because I know how much it means to me. And I guess what I'm saying is what you're saying, that you can't really expect it, or like my dad says, la gente le vale madre. I can't expect the same in return,
yeah.
which is kind of whack, but it is what it is, you know?
Yeah. But like I said, I see both of your points of view. Now, just to end the podcast real quick, I have a question though. So, like, let's say, Brian, you just bought those brand new
Yeah, these are kicks,
kicks,
They
and
gave it
on,
to us.
on accident, Fabian spills punch on them. Are you gonna to help Fabian to buy you new ones?
Damn. I don't know. I'd be really upset, fool. I would just see how he handles it.
But
Like, if he doesn't give a
like, he just
shit
says
or-
no. He says he says, "Hey, fool, I'm so sorry, Brian. My bad." And he tries to clean them, but they're fucked. That's it. They're fucked. Do you expect Fabian to pay to buy you new ones?
Nah, probably not. But I'd be really mad, fool. Maybe I would tell him, like, hey, fool, you know what? You're gonna have to get me some of these, and we'll go halves or something.
What do you think? Do you think?
I think it should come out
Do you
of
think
him,
that's
though.
fair that you should pay?
Nah, because I wouldn't expect it in return. I wouldn't do it for someone. Like for example, remember when you broke my glasses? You sat on them.
Yeah.
That make you pay for them?
No.
Nah, I bought new ones. That's it.
Yeah, but he should offer. He should.
He
have.
did. He did
I
offer.
did.
Okay.
But the thing is, I don't like. I know I had
told him.
an accident.
I told him, "Hey, let me know if like I have to help you on some money or
Yeah,
something. If
yeah,
they don't
yeah.
cover it."
Yes. So that's what I'm saying.
But would
So
you
I would
still-
expect him. I wouldn't say it. I'd be like, fool, what am I gonna do? And then if he just says, damn, fool, that sucks.
The thing is, like,
it's so
I would
awkward.
be mad. I would be mad.
but the thing is, like, that's what I'll tell you. Like, that's not what's it called?
It's material, you're
It's
saying.
material, but what's it?
It's not a need.
A need, and there's something else.
I think I know what he's talking about, but I see what he's saying.
I see what so you're saying that,
That's something. Oh, a want and a need.
yeah.
That's something you want. If it's something you need, then I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's okay. So yes, I would expect something, because if I did that to his shoes, new shoes, same exact scenario, I'd be like, fool, let me DM the guy and get you some other ones, fool. Or let me fucking let me cover him, fool. Just fucking tell me how much they were. I would, fool. I would, because yeah, fool, there's I fucked up your shoes. And I'm not gonna say it's my opinion, right? I'm not saying I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say like, damn, fool. It's not a need, fool.
I'm
That's
not-
fucked up.
I'm not gonna say
Like,
that. I'm not gonna say that. But
no, but it's kind of what you're saying.
let's be real. Is that something you need? No, you got a
Yeah,
bunch of other
but-
shoes.
But but you fucked them up.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. I'll try to like clean them and stuff like that. But I don't think I need to pay for new ones.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that's my
That's
way
a,
of
that's
thinking.
a that's a
That's-
touchy
that's-
subject.
That
We,
is.
we can get into that more later, because
Yeah.
that's very an interesting one,
Yeah.
and I do want to touch on that because like it can. And just, we'll talk about that in another
Yeah.
episode, because it can also lead to, like, let's say if I let you drive my car and you like
Yeah.
and you get a door ding,
You would consider that a need, though.
you see,
A car?
and it gets door ding,
Oh, okay.
and it gets door ding.
Okay. I get
See, like, okay, so we'll get into that later, because
Yeah.
that's a very interesting one. Like, do you really like charge the person?
Yeah,
that-
you're liable, bro.
yeah, you know.
If you
so-
fucked up, I'm not mad at you. Like, I
Yeah.
get how you are,
Yeah.
but like, if you fucked up my shoes, you're liable, fool.
All right, we'll talk.
That's
like I
my
said,
opinion on that. We'll talk about it
We'll
later.
talk about it later. All right, guys, this is Spilling the Frijoles. Thank you guys always for listening. We'll touch on that subject another time. If you guys have any other subjects you guys wanted to touch on, we'll try our best to drop some knowledge on it.
Yeah.
You guys now know how
Definitely.
Bryan is when you spill shit on him. So if you see him,
Just
be careful.
Be careful, guys. If you see me at Disneyland or anywhere, it's like,
Be
it's
careful.
cool. It's cool. Just be careful.
And guys, if you guys are watching this video, do not forget to subscribe, hit that little notification bell. That's what they call it, right? The notification bell?
Call it bell.
Yeah, okay. I'm learning the whole
I
YouTube
think
terms.
you've asked that every single time.
Yeah, that's at the last podcast too. It's cool.
I'm still learning. All right, and as always, Bryan, let them know about the merch right here on the
Don't
table.
forget about our merch. It's all there on our website, MexicanWays.net. There's a special promo code that you get for watching this podcast or listening to it, guys. All right. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you guys on the next one.
And be safe out there, guys.